Welcome to East Alabama Today, featuring topics, events, and interesting people from all over East Alabama. Hosted by Carl Brady. Now, let's get right to the show. Here's Carl Brady.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into East Alabama Today. I'm Carl Brady. Thanks for being with us on today's program. As you can tell, we're not in the studio. We're actually on location at Noccalula Falls Park Campground in Gadsden as we get ready for the Smoke on the Falls Barbecue Festival. We'll be talking about that a little more as we go through the show today. But first, let me start you off with our contact information to let you know or how to get in touch with me so you can let me know what's going on around the community and throughout East Alabama. If you have something you think should be featured on our program, we would love to talk to you about it. So send me an email. cbrady@tv24.tv is the email address. Let me know what's going on there in your community, in your neighborhood, in your neck of the woods. Fairs, festivals, special events, things like Smoke on the Falls, things that are related to your church or your community club or organization or your school. Those are the things we're looking for to feature here on East Alabama Today. And we're also looking for the interesting people who live in your community. Maybe you know someone who's a writer, an artist, or a musician. Maybe they have an odd or an interesting hobby. Do you think they'd be a great guest for the program? Well, give me their details as well by sending me an email. cbrady@tv24.tv. And remember, if you ever miss an episode of the show, or if you'd like to go back and review some information that you've seen on a previous episode, you can do so online at tv24.tv. Go to the on-demand section and click on East Alabama Today, and there you will see a whole series of past shows that you can watch at your convenience anytime you want to, right there on your computer, your tablet, your laptop, or your phone. Just go to tv24.tv. We'll be back with today's show in just a moment, so hang out with us. With us. With us. With us. With us. Well, folks, as we said, we are at Noccalula Falls in Gadsden. Janet Tarrance is my guest. Janet, welcome to the program. Always good to be here at the Falls
Always
with you.
Good to see you, Carl.
We have fun coming out on location. It's an opportunity that we get to come out and see what you guys have going on here at Noccalula Falls. And the big thing we're here to talk about today is Smoke on the Falls, the barbecue festival, coming up on April 8th and 9th. It's how many years has this been going on now?
This is our seventh year. Yeah.
Wow. So a simple idea of having a barbecue festival several years ago has turned into a really huge event.
It has, and we look forward to this event every year. It's so much fun, and boy, does it smell good.
It does. Yeah, you got all these barbecuers up here cooking barbecue and getting ready for the festival, and for 2 days there's the smell of barbecue meat all over the place up here.
And you can see the smoke as you come up the mountain, and I tell you, it just it's a yummy atmosphere.
Well, let's just kind of chronologically work our way through the weekend. You've added the Friday night event back in after not having Friday night officially last year.
Right.
You've added some Friday night stuff in that's free. It's a free Friday.
Yes.
Come meet the contestants and enjoy some music too.
Right, yes, free Friday, which, you know, who doesn't like free? You can come up here, you can meet and mingle and see where it is they cook. You know, some of them have these very beautiful big cookers and grills. I mean, stuff that it amazes me, you know, how pretty they are, and I'm sure they're very expensive. They put a lot of money into their little area they set up. But you can come up here and you can talk to them, and they'll give you a tip or two on cooking, and a lot of them, you know, this is kind of like Friday night is their time to relax. They like to mingle. They like to talk to the people here in Gadsden and the people who drive in to the event. And so that's always a fun time for them. I kind of call it their tailgating time.
Yeah, and it's a prep time for them as well, because most of their meat has to cook overnight or for an extended period of time, so they'll prep a lot of their meat on Friday night and then get it in the cooker and stay up all night long with it, getting it ready for the competition on Saturday.
That's right. They do a lot of their prepping, and they've of course, you know, they've been through their meat inspection, and they've been to the cooks meeting, so it is a prep time for them, and also kind of a relaxation time, because they do have a certain time usually around 10 o'clock, you know, they're putting it on and getting it ready to cook and smoke all night. And some of them are up and down, of course, you know, checking things all night and marinating and adding to and changing out. So, you know, it is a big task for them, but they enjoy it and they come to compete, of course, for big money, which we'll talk about later.
Right.
But Free Friday, you can come out and talk to them, like I said. We also have something that we've added this year that will take place on Friday and Saturday. We've got some art and craft vendors.
Oh, okay.
So you can come, you know, and do some shopping and looking and more shopping. And of course, we'll have food vendors here. And we have a special guest coming on the stage for Friday, Foggy Hollow Review. We all know and love Glenn Williams and his band. So they're going to be playing from 6 until 8. So we do invite you to bring your cushions, your coolers, go to some of the food vendors, grab some food and chill out and have a fun time with some bluegrass. I mean, who doesn't love barbecue and bluegrass? And
barbecue, bluegrass, old-timey music, it all has a tendency to go together, doesn't it?
It does. So we are so looking forward to it, bringing back the Friday and, of course, offering free to the public so they can come out and have a good time with that.
I had a note that there's something else happening on Friday that's new, too, with the Jimmy Dean sausage cook-off.
Yes, the cookers. Now, that is something most of them are going to participate in. Jimmy Dean Sausage, they approached us and said, hey, we done this in Mississippi, said we want to try it. What do you think? And of course we looked into it, and you know, it looks really interesting, and I'm going to be interested to maybe try, you know, some of this. It's actually, they grill it, the sausage, but they'll do different things. I think the winner in Mississippi, he had done some kind of stuffed it with cream cheese and jalapenos and different things like that. And
how many different ways can you fix sausage?
I know, but then when you start hearing about all of these wonderful, tasty recipes that, you know, that they come up with, I mean, it really makes you want to get in the kitchen and put some sausage on the grill, you know. So yeah, they're going to do that, and of course we'll have a little award ceremony for that. That will take place on Friday night. So you know, it should be fun.
Yeah.
And we're excited that Jimmy Dean has come on as one of the sponsors for that event and want to participate with our event. It's going to be a good partnership.
It is, and so that's the Free Friday night event that's going to be so much fun. And then we'll move right on into Saturday. The first event on tap for Saturday is the Smoke Your Buns 5K run. And you will have people running a 5K course here at the park while smelling the barbecue, which I'm sure is a little bit difficult to keep your mind on running.
Yes, they say that actually is the most difficult part of the race. I mean, the course is pretty tough, you know, course, but they said as you're running and you're smelling that barbecue and you're thinking, man, I want to eat some of it, you know, but I got to get to that finish line. But yeah, we still have the race, and they can still, you know, sign up on that day. It's only a $25 registration fee, and of course that gets you a t-shirt until we run out. And that is always just a fun, very fun run, and you know, you burn some of those calories off before you start putting them on with all that barbecue that you're going to eat. So yeah, the race is always fun. Lots of awards for the race, and so good times.
And what time does the race start?
It starts at 8 o'clock. So pre-registration, you know, or pre-late registration, you know, it'll be around 7:30 that morning. So if anybody, you know, needs to come in and register on that day, or maybe they're not sure and they wake up and feel froggy and want to come up here and sign up, then yeah, definitely come on. We'll take you.
Tell me a little bit about the course. You're going to be on the Black Creek Trail, which is going to be closed for the day because of the barbecue festival and for the race. But is Black Creek Trail, where all is the? This is.
Well, we change it up. We change it up a little bit each year, and fortunate for us, we have the volunteers for Guides and Runners Club, and they'll come in the week before. Or a couple of days before, I should say, and mark the course, actually. Yes.
Yeah. So it's not a road run. You're not running on pavement. You'll be running on gravel and some trails.
Yeah, smooth and rough.
A little bit of both.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a smooth and rough, you know, run through the terrain. But it's so much fun. I mean, we've had a lot of good compliments on it. We usually have around 100 to 150 run each year in the race. So we look forward to a good group.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the actual Saturday event with the competitors, the competition, the barbecue, and the music, all the things that happen all day long here in the campground area at Noccalula Falls Park in Gaston, the Smoke on the Falls Barbecue Festival. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, here we are back again, Noccalula Falls Park in Gaston with Janet Tarrance, and we are on the porch at the Falls Campground as we get ready for the Smoke on the Falls Barbecue Festival that's coming up April 8th and 9th. That's a Friday and Saturday here at Noccalula Falls, and we've talked about the free Friday night, we've talked about the 5K run. Saturday, all day long, barbecue competition. The things will be busy.
Yes.
All day with the competitors. Now talk about the two different levels of competitors. You're going to have local, what you call backyard barbecuers, who will be here competing on a local level. And then you have national competitors, people who travel all over the Southeast and all over the country to participate in these things. And they're going to be here. They're the ones who have the really fancy, really cool rigs that they bring in with their cookers on them.
They do. You know, like you said, there's a backyard division, a professional division, and you know, anybody can decide that they want to be in either division.
Yeah, if anybody ever tells you make the best ribs in town or something like that.
Yeah, and you want to compete, you can sign up. I mean, but the professionals, they will cook 4 different meats, which that's a lot of meat,
That
you know. They cook Boston butt, they cook ribs, brisket, and chicken. And, you know, some of them they'll cook 10, 12 pieces of, you know, and then they'll pick out the best looking ones, of course, to present to the judges. And it's funny because, you know, they're located all throughout the campgrounds. And this is for both sides, the professional and the backyard. And when they go to the judges meeting, you know, the judges will tell them, you know, you need to make sure you know how much time it takes for you to get from your campsite to where the judging, to the turn-in.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you'll see them and they'll be timing, you know, so they'll know how long it takes. So, but they pick out whatever the best looking meat is that they're ready to present to the judges. But, you know, that's the 4 different meats that they are going to cook. And then you have your backyard division, and they'll cook 2 meats. So they cook chicken and ribs. It's, you know, it's a lot of meat, but somebody's got to do it, right?
That's right. Well, you know, one of the things that amazes me about the competition part of this is you would think it would just be all about the barbecue, all about the flavor, the texture, the taste, how it looks, that kind of thing. But the presentation is important as well.
Yes.
These guys will they will find just the perfect greens and yellows and to present the meat on to make it better for the judges as well.
Appealing to the eye. Yeah, you know, they want it to look really good. You know, both sides, professional and the backyard, you know, we're sanctioned through Kansas City Barbecue Society.
Yes.
And so we have those professional judges who come in and they judge both sides. We do have a few special local guests who will come in and help and go through a training process and help judge the backyard. You know, they go through and they'll have to read all of the rules for the Kansas Barbecue Society. And so they read those rules, and like you said, you know, you look for the greens that you want to lay your meat on and twist and turn and make it look really pretty to present to these judges, because, you know, that is a big part of it.
Right.
They have a sheet, and it has everything on there that they're looking for, the taste, you know, how it was cooked, how it was presented, was it on time?
Was it on time, right,
you know, so it's very technical.
Yeah.
You know, everything is...
I guess I just don't understand that, because all I want to do is eat it. I don't care. I don't care if it's on a green bed of perfectly placed lettuce. I just want to eat it.
And those judges, you know, when they go through their training and stuff, you know, it's they have to have... certain type of water. They have to have a certain type of cracker. That it can't be salted crackers. Everything unsalted, and because the combination of a unsalted cracker and water will help clean your palate.
Yeah.
So we don't want to try your barbecue before we clean the palate when we've already tried mine. So everything is done to a T with these people.
Yeah.
So
talk about the importance of having a sanctioning body like Kansas City Barbecue Society and what that does for your event.
Well, it gives it recognition, of course, and it allows these professional cookers, when we're sanctioned, they earn points, so they can go to the Jack Daniel's cook-off, or some of these people who are like in our state can go to the governor's cook-off. And so, it's very important. And Kansas City Barbecue Society, I mean, it's one of the major.
Yeah, it lends the event credibility.
Yes,
by being sanctioned by the society, and they're just talking about earning the points and toward national competitions and even bigger things as they go along. So it helps you to get some of the bigger names in the barbecue cooking business.
Right, and those people who cook in the nationals and stuff, I mean, they go on and like we had a team from Europe, and they won the chance to come over and pick. Won enough points to get to come over to the United States last year to cook in our competition. So the point system is very important. So you do want that credibility from someone like Kansas City. So, but they're so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had Tana and Linda, and they come and they work really hard, and they're always excited to come here.
For the spectators who come in, how is it going to work this year about getting to sample any barbecue? It's changed some over the years. Will you get to actually eat a bunch of barbecue? Will some of the cookers have samples out? That's always one of the first questions.
I know,
how much barbecue am I going to get?
That is a big question, and the thing about it is, this is a barbecue competition. First and foremost, these people, I mean, they pay money to enter this competition with the chance of winning big money to take home.
Right.
So first and foremost, they're looking to cook and turn this meat in for prize money.
Yeah, they're focused on the competition.
So yeah, that's their main focus. Now we do have a lot of teams who, once they get through picking what they're going to turn into the judges, they will be giving out samples. We always do the red balloon at the different booths of the cookers who are going to give away free samples.
Okay.
So now, we have a lot of people, what time are the free samples, going to go? That's not really for us to choose.
That's just off and on.
They give them out, right. They give those free samples out as they get ready to give them out.
Right.
Once their free samples are gone, or they run out of chicken or ribs or whatever it is that they were going to give free samples to, they cut the balloon and bust it. So they have no more barbecue to give out, or no more samples to give out.
But basically look for the red balloons, and you can probably get a sample of somebody's barbecue there.
We will have several vendors here selling barbecue. You do get a free barbecue on Saturday with your entry, your paid entry. So there is a chance for barbecue.
Right.
But we really like to make sure that everybody keeps in mind that this is a competition, that these people are here to win money.
Right, and in the meantime, and while all the cooking's going on, while the competition's going on, you could walk around, you could talk to the guys and learn a little bit. You keep in mind, though, they are in the middle of a competition, so if they may be busy at times. But while all that's going on, you got the food vendors, you got the arts and crafts, and you've got some great entertainment Saturday on the stage. Shane Gibbons' band is incredible. You're going to love them. And then you got Peanut and Rush coming too.
And I love Mother May I.
They're bringing the whole band this time. Last time I saw them, they were just doing their acoustic duo act, but they're bringing the whole Mother May I band in with them. So this is going to be it's going to be tremendous just to come sit and listen to music all day.
And two, you forgot about, we have tons of stuff for the kids.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, we've got a couple of rides, we've got inflatables, we've got games, we've got the barbecue photo booth, which is free to anybody. We've got the photo booth set up, and they'll have some, you know, hats and funny, you know, things that you can put, and you get a whole sleeve of little pictures to take home, you know, as a souvenir from us.
Right.
So we've got some stuff going on up here.
Plenty of things happening.
Plenty of things.
It's all going to be held in the Noccalula Falls Campground area. Is this the second or third year?
This will be our third year.
Third year here in the campground area. So come on up. Give me some advice on parking, because I know, you know, the lower parking lot is pretty big, but it'll probably get full. What's the parking plan for people who come?
Okay, we will have, you know, the parking lot, the lower parking lot, like you said, and then of course over on the park side, we will have shuttles running, and usually we use Mitchell and the church. You know, they're very, very sweet to let us use their parking, and we'll have shuttles for that as well.
Okay, so plenty of parking around the area with shuttles to get up to this area, and the park itself is going to be open. So the train, the park, the miniature golf, all the fun stuff of Noccalula Falls will be available to you as well.
Right, it's just going to be a fun-filled day that people do not want to miss.
Absolutely. When we come back, we'll give you a few more details on times, tickets, those kind of things. So hang out with us. We'll be back in a minute. Well, as we get ready to wrap things up today here at Noccalula Falls in Gaston, again, we've been talking about Smoke on the Falls Barbecue Festival. And Janet, again, let's talk about some of those technical details. Friday night, gates open at 3 o'clock. You can start coming in at 3 o'clock. Music's going to get started at 6. From 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. So that'll all be taking place, and that's free on Friday night here at the campground. Then coming up on Saturday, the race is at 8 o'clock. 7:30 pre-registration for the race, and the race starts at 8 o'clock. Gates for the festival, though, will open at
10 o'clock
on Saturday. Talk about, and then the competition awards ceremony happens at 4 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes, and you
afternoon.
don't want to miss that. You want to come and cheer on your favorite team. So
come and spend all day, enjoy the music, the food vendors, arts crafts vendors, all the fun things that are going on. What's the admission for that?
Okay, $8 for adults, $5 for the little ones, ages 4 to 12. If they're 3 and under, they're so cute, we're just going to let them in free.
Just let them in for free. There's plenty of stuff for the kids to do, too, with all the fun stuff around as well. And I guess the best way to find out more information, if you want to look at details or share the details with someone else, is on Facebook. You can,
our official Noccalula Falls Park and Campground Facebook. We'll have all the details on there. If they have any questions that maybe we've missed, they can feel free to call me, email me. My office number is 256-549-4663, and we will be happy to help.
Okay, very good. Well, Janet, thanks for letting us come out and visit with you today. Thanks, folks, for being with us here at Noccalula Falls in Gadsden. We'll see you out there on the 8th and 9th at the Smoke on the Falls Barbecue Festival. Have a great day.